Welcome to the third part of the AM FM Demodulator block videos. We will focus on recording audio from the AM FM Demodulator. We are starting from the mission setup in the previous videos, with a calibration block feeding the RF signal into the V6 and the IQ Spectrum block distributing spectrum data to the AM FM Demodulator, the waterfall, and the 3D waterfall displays. Let's begin with a channel in the FM band, for example, around 92 MHz. Because we are operating at full span, the FM band is fully covered. Start the mission, and you can see that the V6 is recognized and the displays become active. You already see some activity in the spectrum and waterfall. Switch to the editor view using the pencil icon. As shown previously, the FM demodulator is configured with 5 audio streams, each corresponding to a defined channel. You can define more channels than the ones currently shown, and all of them can stream audio in parallel. Next, let's look at the audio recorder. We discussed this block earlier, but here it is important to note that its recording length is limited to about 8 seconds, as indicated by the x-axis. If you stop the mission and click on a particular channel in the audio recorder, you can see and replay these short audio segments. You can also drag the audio recorder tab into another pane if you want to view it alongside the AM FM demodulator. However, the key limitation remains. The audio recorder only stores about 8 seconds of audio. To record longer audio sequences, we add another block, the Audio Wave File Writer. Back in the editor, insert the Audio Wave File Writer block into the mission. Connect the audio output from the AM FM demodulator to the audio input of the Wave File Writer. Now configure the Wave File Writer. Open its settings and set the output path, for example to a temp directory under an audio folder. Select that folder. Then enter a base name for the files, such as FM_audio. For now, that is all that is required. Return to the main viewer where you have more space. You will see that there is no activity yet on the Wave File Writer. To monitor it in parallel with the AM FM demodulator, drag the Wave File Writer tab into an empty pane so both are visible at once. Start demodulation again and tune it to the desired FM channel, for example, near 97 MHz. Position the demodulation window precisely over that station. You are now demodulating that specific channel, while still demodulating the other defined channels in parallel. At this point, the Wave File Writer is still idle. Double-click the Wave File Writer tab to bring up its configuration. You can see that recording is not yet active, but the path and file name are already set. Enable auto number so that each recording gets a unique file name and existing files are not overwritten. Now click the Record button. You will see that audio from the selected channel is being written to disk. The display shows the sample rate, around 44 kHz, and the file size steadily increasing. Unlike the audio recorder, this recording is not limited to 8 seconds. The duration is effectively limited only by available hard drive space. With auto number enabled, when you stop a recording and start a new one, the file name automatically increments, so each recording is stored separately. This approach is not restricted to a single frequency such as 97 MHz. You can move the demodulation window in the AM FM demodulator to any other channel in the band and start recording again. Wherever the demodulation window is placed, the corresponding audio is streamed to the Wave File Writer and saved to disk. This concludes the third video in the AM FM Demodulator series, showing how to stream and record audio from the demodulator to the hard drive using the audio wave file writer. For more information, check out our other videos on our YouTube page or visit AaroniaUSA.com.